Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. This video is about the Oppressor MK II and why I love it. I'll give you my reasons and my rationale for those reasons, and then you can go from there. The reason I say it that way is because there's quite a few people that have differing opinions of this thing here. So, and I'll touch on that as we go through. Let me go ahead and just start it off real quick. No, Ron, I am busy. I am talking to my friends. Get out of here, Ron. I'll dive into my first reason here. The first reason is the mobility of this thing. And as you can see, I'm just kind of floating. I'm on a floating rocket. I hover because if you look, they have little tubes. It might be kind of hard to see those little tubes that like create a downward wind or propeller, if you will, similar to a VTOL Hydra or something like that. So, but on a much smaller scale. You're on a rocket, which is kind of cool because you can do rocket things like that. But you just fly around. You just can do whatever the heck you want to do with this thing. I can go from point A to point B without much trouble. I don't have to deal with traffic. I don't have to deal with streetlights. I don't have to deal with obstructions. You say, well, look, you're dodging traffic lights and bridges and you're going between buildings, so maybe you do have to. Well, then I just simply pull upwards, either find a gap where you don't have to, or you just pull up and go up in here, up in the sky. Look at that. Yeah, I'm dodging buildings right now because I'm choosing not to go as high as I can, which is as high as you pretty much want with almost any other vehicle in this game. You can fly to the very top of the sky before you hit that ceiling in the sky that this game creates. So this thing can move from wherever you want. It's great for missions. I tell you, like when I'm doing a mission that requires me going from point A to point B, it's great, especially if I don't have to get to a different vehicle to complete the mission. It's super easy. It makes it way easier. There are a few other vehicles that are very similar. The Oppressor 1, I guess we'd call it that. It's just called the Oppressor. It's a motorcycle that's more traditional. Has a rocket on the back and has deployable wings so you can glide, but you can't do this. You can't just come to a complete dead stop and hold it. You have to keep moving and glide, and then you have to hit your rocket to get you more boost and stuff like that. So this thing here just doesn't require any of that. The Luxo, which I talk about in a different video, is a great vehicle as well. That's basically the DeLorean from Back to the Future 2, with the missing a few parts of it, but it's basically that same thing. You can float around, hover, and you can fly and then drive and all that kind of stuff. And it's pretty cool. It's a good vehicle, but the MK2 is just easier. It's faster. It's more maneuverable to a certain degree. It's easier to stop. Different types of things. So, very good vehicle. So we'll move into the second reason, which is very similar. But the second reason why I love it is rooftop hopping. I love to be able to just fly right up on a rooftop, pop off. I can jump off and get my sniper if I want. I can, if I'm trying to avoid somebody, I can get up on a rooftop. It's really, really great. So as you can see, as you saw, as I was flying around this town, I can go anywhere I want. So if I want to go up into not do that, damn. If I want to go up to the Mace Bank building here and smack into it, I can cruise around and I can find one of these little ledges here, which not a lot of people look for. A lot of people look for you on the roof kind of immediately. So if you're trying to attack somebody, you can just hop up to here. See, it's kind of creating an animation where it's like pushing air down, which holds it in place, which is very Star Wars tech. So it's kind of cool. But you can do this. You can hop from roof to roof, and when I'm in a lobby, typically I'm in a public lobby right now. There's just only one other player here. He's doing his thing up north. But when I'm in a lobby, I'm typically on this thing, and I'm usually doing what I'm doing right now. I'm flying around, kind of just seeing what's going on. Another cool thing is this isn't really necessarily related just to the MK2, but it's pretty cool. No, it doesn't let you go in there, but it lets you go in over here. I call this place my little clubhouse, and I'll talk about this in a different video more in depth, but this thing can move around. It's kind of cool. It gets you into things like this. It lets you find little nooks and crannies that they hide intentionally for players. So that's another thing. The third reason is probably why most people like it. It's a really good attack vehicle within a certain degree. And I say it that way because when it first came out, this thing was just the ultimate griefer vehicle. And if you're familiar with that, then you know what I mean. But if you're not, what it means is like a griefer is somebody who spends a lot of their time when they're in a public lobby just attacking other players. It may be just one person. It may be something that they interacted with each other at one point, didn't like each other, did something to each other, and then this guy or girl just goes after that person for the entire time they're in that lobby together. Whether that person leaves, they drop, or they just whatever. Or they just randomly kill people. I mean, it doesn't really even have to have a reason. So anybody who just continuously attacks or kills somebody is typically called griefer, and this vehicle is perfect for that because it has homing missiles, and then it has you can also do the setup where you have explosive machine guns, so you can just roll through the street blowing up it. You know, you have to get so close to certain things that just kind of, I don't know, it's not ideal. The missiles is what you're typically going to see, and they basically work like this. They just shoot somebody and just fly away and blow somebody up. So I don't know why that guy went off radar. I'm nowhere near him. And why is it? This is off radar. Anyway, so you can just do whatever the heck you want with this thing. You can attack people, you can blow people up. It's a good vehicle, but they did nerf it a little while ago. What that means is they went in and they reduced the accuracy of the homing missile. So if you're fighting another Oppressor MK II, you're probably just going to end up blowing. You're not really going to do anything to each other. You might blow each other up. More than likely what will end up happening is you both waste your missiles, go in circles, and then you'll fly away like an idiot. If you're fighting a Deluxo, you're probably going to lose. Deluxo's got a lot better shot. If you're fighting another vehicle, fighting the Tornado, you're going to lose. Now, it used to not be that way, but still, if you have skill and you know what you're doing, it can be very effective. And yeah, it's a good vehicle. I like it. And the reason why early on I said not everybody will agree with that is that there's some people who hate it because it's such a common griefer vehicle that people use it to just blow someone up, or they feel like it's a cheap vehicle. Like you get into a tussle with somebody, you get into a conflict, you have a problem with somebody. Hey, I got a problem with you. You start fighting with each other. You hop in your MK2, other people feel like it's a little cheap, like it's a cheat code in a way, because you can do ridiculous shit with it. So I don't know. I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree that I usually, when I'm in a lobby, if I see somebody's at MK2, I keep an eye on them. Right now, I'm in a lobby with one dude. He's on a motorcycle. I don't know where he is. Yeah, I don't know where the heck he is. He was on radar earlier, and then he went off radar. But the reason, I kind of bring that up is that he's probably... we've been in this lobby together for, an hour and a half. I've been doing different stuff, and I have not attacked him once, and then you come close to him, avoided him. So he's probably pretty sure I'm not going to come after him. But if somebody were to hop in this lobby, I guarantee you that they would keep an eye on myself, because they would see me in the MK2 and they would be like, where the hell is this guy going? What's he trying to do? So it's just something that, a lot of people don't like. So, but I love the Oppressor MK II. I think that it's an essential vehicle. It's a very effective tool to do different things in this game, whether it's just screwing around or it's to do missions. Like I said earlier, it can really help you move faster. So that's my review of it. I think it's pretty cool. It looks neat. It's small, hard to target. It's got the good defensive measures, which are pretty good. So that is the Oppressor MK II. I hope that you enjoy this. If you did enjoy it, check out the other videos on my channel. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and shoot a like if you could. I say that the standard stuff because it just helps. But thanks for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed this video.